Okay, yesterday I posted the video for Matsuo Bashō's Nozarashi Kikō, translated by Barnhill as Journal of Bleached Bones in a Field. Okay, and we're using the original and the Barnhill's translation in this class. And for this video I just want to recite the poems, the Hokku, that appear in this work, which is a mix of prose and poetry, right? It's a Kikōbun, a travel journal. And it's a mix of, it's got a lot of Hokku in there, and I'm just going to read the Hokku right now. Okay, and most of them are by Matsuo Bashō, but some are by his travel companion friend who accompanies him on his journey, named Chiri. Okay, so whenever it's a Hokku by Chiri, I will say his name. Otherwise it's by Matsuo Bashō. And I'm not going to give the context, I'm just going to read the poems in the original and their English translation, Barnhill's translation. Starting with the opening Hokku, from which the title is derived. Nozarashi o kokoro ni kaze no shimumi kana. Bleached bones on my mind, the wind pierces my body to the heart. Aki totose kaite Edo o sasu kokyo. Autumn 10 years, now I point to Edo as the old home. Kiri shigure, fuji o minu hizo, omoshiroki. Misty rain, a day with Mount Fuji unseen, so enchanting. Fukagawa ya Bashō o Fuji ni azuke yuku. Okay, this one is by Chiri. Fukagawa, leaving the Bashō tree to Mount Fuji's care. Saru o kiku hito, stego ni aki no kaze ika ni. Okay, this is the one where he finds Matsuo Bashō is walking along the road and he finds the abandoned 2-year-old child. Okay, the famous episode of the abandoned child. And the English translation is, those who listen for the monkeys. What of this child in the autumn wind? Next is Aki no hi no ame, Edo ni yubi oran, Oigawa. This is by Chiri. A day of autumn rain. In Edo they're counting their fingers about the Oi River. Okay, next is a poem on horseback. It's the little title given to it. Michi nobe no mukuge wa uma ni kuwarekeri. Roadside rose of Sharon, devoured by my horse. Okay, next is uma ni nete, zammu tsuki toshi, cha no keburi. Dozing on my horse, with dream lingering and moon distant. Smoke from a tea fire. Miso ka tsuki nashi, chitose no sugi yo daku arashi. Month's end no moon, 1,000-year cedar embraced by a windstorm. Imo arau onna, saigyo naraba, uta yoman. Potato washing women. Were Saigyo here, he'd compose a waka. Ran no kaya, chō no tsubasa ni takimonosu. An orchid sent its incense perfuming a butterfly's wings. Okay, the next is given the title, Visiting the Thatched Hut of a Recluse Living in Tranquility. Tsuta uete Takeshigo hon no arashi kana. Planted ivy and 5 or 6 stalks of bamboo in the windstorm. Te ni torabakien namida zo atsuki aki no shimo. Should I take it in my hand, it would melt in these hot tears, autumn frost. Wata yumi ya biwa ni nagusamu take no oku. Cotton beating bow, as consoling as a lute deep in the bamboos. Cotton beating bow, as consoling as a lute deep in the bamboos. Alright. I need my morning coffee. Next is So Asagao Iku shi ni kaeru Nori no matsu. Monks, morning glories, how many died and reborn? Pine of the Dharma. Next is Kinuta uchi de ware ni kaki seyo ya. Bo ga tsuma. Beat the folding block. Make me hear it. Tempo wife. Next. Tsuyu toku toku. Kokoromi ni ukiyo. Susugabaya. Dew trickles down. In it I would try to wash away the dust of the floating world. Next. Yoshitomo no kokoro ni nitari aki no kaze. Yoshitomo's heart, it does resemble autumn wind. Next. Aki kaze ya yabu mo hatake mo fuwa no seki. At Fuwa Barrier, is the title given to it. Autumn wind. Just thickets and fields at Fuwa Barrier. Next is the famous one where he is surprised to find out that he has not died yet. Shini mo senu tabine no hate yo. Aki no kure. Not dead yet, at journey's end, autumn evening. Next, Fuyu botan. Chidori yo yuki no hototo gisu. Winter peonies and plovers, like cuckoo in snow. Cuckoo bird. Alright, next is Akebono ya. Shirau o shiroki koto issun. Daybreak, a white fish, whiteness 1 inch. Next is Shinobu sae. Karete mochi kau yadori kana. Even the fern of longing is withered, buying rice cakes at an inn. Next is a wild poem, or a kyoka. Okay, kyoka, of course, is the genre of wild or eccentric verse that became very popular in the 1780s, and Bashō is writing essentially a kyoka, or what he calls a kyoka, here in this poem, kyoka. Kogarashi no miwa chikusai ni nitaru kana? In winter's winds, don't I look just like chikusai? Next is Kusamakura. Inu mo shigururu ka yoru no koe. Grass for my pillow. Is a dog too being rained on? Night's voices. Okay, walking out to view the snow is the title of the next one. Ichibito yo, kono kasa uro, yuki no kasa. Okay, so it uses the word kasa twice here, which is pretty rare in Hokku, in Haikai. Market townsfolk. I'll sell you that. I'll sell you this hat, a snow umbrella. Seeing a traveler. Uma o sae nagamuru yuki no ashita kana. Even a horse gazing on it on a morning of snow. Next poem, Umi kurete. Okay, spending a day at the seashore is the title, or the sort of introduction to it. Umi kurete, kamo no koe, honoka ni shiroshi. Honoka ni shiroshi. The sea darkening, a wild duck's call faintly white. The next poem, as he's spending the night on the road again. Toshi kurenu, kasa kite waraji, haki nagara. The year ended, still wearing my bamboo hat and straw sandals. Okay, this is his poem to commemorate the end of the year. Chanting such verse, I spent New Year's at a mountain hut back home. Okay, so now he's back at home for the New Year's, and he writes the following. Taga mukozo, shida ni mochi yo, ushi no toshi. Whose son-in-law, bearing fern fronds and rice cakes, this year of the ox. Okay, and then he leaves his home and he departs for Nara here, and writes the following. Haru nare ya, namo naki yama no usu ga sumi. Yes, it's spring, through nameless hills, a faint haze. Okay, and next he's secluded in the second month hall, right? Which I think I talk about in my Nakanishi book too. There's a mention of the Mizutori festival or ritual, right? That's conducted at the beginning of each year at the second month hall in Nara. The water drawing in the frozen night, the sound of the monks' clogs is the translation, and here's the original. Mizutori ya kori no sou no kutsu no oto. Okay, so now he's in the capital, right? In Heian, what later became Kyoto. Visiting Mitsui Shufu's mountain village at Narutaki, he writes the following hokku about a plum grove. Ume shiroshi, kino yatsuru o nusumareshi. The plums so white. Yesterday did someone steal the cranes? Okay, the next is meeting the priest Ninko at Saiganji Temple in Fushimi. Waga kinu ni Fushimi no momo no shizuku se yo. Onto my robe sprinkle dewdrops from Fushimi's peach blossoms. Okay, and the next poem. Yamaji kite nani yara yukashi sumi degusa. On the road to Otsu, he writes this. On a mountain path, somehow so moving, wild violets. Next poem. Karasaki no matsu wa hana yori oboro nite. Okay, this is a view of the lake. The poem is translated as follows. Pine of Karasaki, more vague even than the blossoms. Okay, now he's sitting down for lunch at a traveler's shop. He writes the following. Tsutsuji ikete, sono kage ni hidara, saku onna. Azaleas all arranged in their shade, a woman tearing dried cod. Okay, next poem on a journey, he writes the following. Nabatake ni hana miga o naru suzume kana. In a field of mustard with flower viewing faces, sparrows. Okay, the following is at Minakuchi, he met a friend that he had not seen for 20 years, and he composes the following. Inochi futatsu no naka ni ikitaru sakura kana. Our two lives, between them has lived this blossoming cherry. Okay, and a monk hears and comes to join him in Owari, and he writes the following. Iza tomo ni homugi kura wa kusamakura. Well, now, together let's eat ears of barley, a grass pillow. And the next one, he hears that his old friend, who's the abbot of Engakuji, named Daiten, has passed away at the beginning of the year, and he writes the following for him and sends it to him. Ume koite uno hana ogamu namida kana. Yearning for the plum, bowing before the dutsuya, eyes of tears. Next is given to Tokoku. Shirageshi ni Nanboku-chō no katami kana. For the white puppy, it tears off its wings. The butterfly's memento. And again he stays with his friend Toyo, and as he leaves for the eastern provinces, he writes the following hokku. Botan shibe fukaku, wake izuru hachi no nagori kana. From deep in the peony's pistils, the bee's reluctant parting. I have to look into this friend Toyo. Is this a female or a male? I have to look at the kanji in the original to see which it is. But it sounds like an erotic poem. I have to look into that. And at the end of the 4th month, he returns to his hut, and resting from the weariness of the journey, he writes the following. Natsu goro mo, ima da shirami o 取り尽くさず. Summer robes, still some lice I've yet to pick. Okay, that is the final poem of the Kikōbun work that has a mixture of prose and poetry. Okay, so listen to my recitation as you read along in the text that I handed out, and answer the questions on the study guide that I provided yesterday and the commentary on the study guide that I uploaded yesterday. That is all for now. Goodbye.